So Atlyss is a fantastic game, and I don't see too much YouTube content out there for it. So I want to do stuff like build guides and other kinds of videos for this game. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Basically what I want to do here today is like a super strong early game build that'll take you straight from level 1 all the way up to level 10 when you unlock your class. Or your starting race doesn't matter in this game, which is a good thing, you know? It makes the game kind of better. Last time I played as like a male imp. I made myself like pitch black. You saw my character at the start there. I'm pretty good with the character creator in this game. My thing is, I'm not into these kinds of characters, so I tend to just make like a humanoid character. So I guess I'll quickly showcase how to do that. Start by grabbing the imp class and adjust the body texture to be this one where you don't have like any white. Actually, this color is already pretty good, to be honest. Like that's pretty close to like a skin color here. Yeah, I think low-ish contrast is good. And then, yeah, you can basically just go with like a more natural-looking hair. Ooh, I like the high contrast here for that. Ooh. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Most normal-looking ears. Let's not be weird. Maybe remove the tail if you're looking to make like a normal-looking character here. Oh god. This game's a little ridiculous sometimes. Anyway, just like a normal-looking fucking human character. There you go. This time I'm thinking what I'll do is switch things to focus instead on things anyone can do. So you don't have to specifically play as an imp, or you don't have to farm for getting like Siphon Leech. That way things are like more available. I like to start with bows because they're really good damage. And this is gonna cost us later, but I'm gonna invest in dex early. What am I naming myself here? Let's be cringe. There we go. Let's be cringe. I think I'll mess with the hair color too. Ooh. Yeah. Let's actually give him the horns. We'll play into being like an actual imp here with this character. I'm trying to get the color just right. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh, you don't start with any money right away, but you can get some from Angela real quick. One reason I often like to start with the Katars is because of the movement. I like the pink hair of my guy here. It's cute. All right, so yeah, from Enoch here, you want to pick up both of these quests. Last time I just picked up Night Spirits, which I recommend. You really need Night Spirits because you're guaranteed to like fulfill that quest. So you may as well pick it up. And you're obviously going to take the Angela quest because she's like the main quest giver. From Sally, we're buying the Katars, and we're buying that for movement because you can just do this, and it really helps you move around the map a little bit faster. And we love that. So yeah, the reason I invest in dex early is because before you unlock classes, one of the best available weapon types is the bow. And one of the big reasons for that is you can just buy a really high damaging AoE skill super early in the game. And if you're looking to level fast, like in the early game, just heading directly into the catacombs is a good method if you're up for it. If you feel like you're super new to the game, you can just fight some slimes and stuff, which is a little bit easier. But you can see here the bow damage is really good. Just melting these enemies. And we already have our first level up. So these enemies are dead before they can even attack us. And something super important in this game is parrying. Yeah, that was pretty sick. Okay, and then I immediately get hit. So that's funny. But yeah, you don't need Vitality too much in the early. Anyway, Vitality increases your damage with Siphon Leech. And Siphon Leech is a really good skill. But I'm actually not going to even pick it up because I want any player who's playing as like any of the races in this game to be able to do these builds that I'm doing without having to grind for like extra skills and shit. I'm trying to figure out what I think about defense as a stat in this game. I'm finding that it's not too relevant because I don't have any armor on here. I'm just wearing like the default imp gear and everything's fine, so. Okay, little sloppy here. clutch level up for the heal. I haven't even equipped the healing skill yet because I'm just kind of shredding stuff. And I will point out, we're leveling Dex early just for the bow damage, but we're gonna switch off of bows later on. This game's music is fire. Anyway, I'm gonna put on some actual equipment here. I love the purple. It's actually cute. All right. Oh shit! I still forgot to put on the healing skill. It's okay. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Just don't get hit. Maybe I can equip it like literally during combat. Yeah. Cool. All right, we can parry this. That's cool. There is a mechanic. The one mechanic I really dislike in this game is that if an enemy is too high level, then you actually can't parry them. And also, a lot of your attacks will actually whiff, like they'll just get blocked, which can be really unfortunate. And it's based off your level, not off of your damage or your scaling or anything like that. So it can be very frustrating because, like, no matter what your build is, if you're too low level, you just can't fight certain enemies. Oh, you can't do that while in the air. It's interesting. You have to be grounded to interact with that. Yeah, for expediency's sake, I should actually just warp out. There's actually no reason to proceed into the dungeon further. I don't want Cold Shoulder. Get rid of that. We're hoping to hit level 6, because level 6 unlocks the next level in the catacombs. We're actually going to change our stats completely later on, so. But yeah, that skill is just insane. Spread Shot's gonna totally wreck shit for us, so that's gonna be really powerful. Yeah, let's go do Diva Must Die. The reason we're doing Diva Must Die right now is because it's good XP to get us to level 6 where we can do more of the Catacombs quests. So we're gonna do Diva Must Die at some point. We may as well do it now. And it's good XP. But yeah, Spread Shot just destroys shit. This is with a basic wooden bow, by the way. We have like one of the worst pieces of equipment for this stage in the game, just our starter bow. I find these guys hard to parry, personally. I don't get their timing. Block. Yeah, didn't get the parry. Do I have any stats? Yeah. Cool. God, the music's so good. Anyway, so we're gonna do the ranged method for fighting this boss, because fighting this boss melee is actually really annoying. Oh, there we go. Cool. Yeah, you can just Spread Shot just deletes all of the little guys, and look at how much damage we're doing. Boss is literally getting melted here. And this is why bows are really good. Like, I've heard a lot of things online about like how the Dex weapons are some of the worst because they have bad DPS. But I'm looking at this like, what do you mean? Where's the bad DPS? Literally, the boss is already dead. Absolutely crushed. And we're just clearing up the rest of the quest here, and we teleport out. Alright, and this should take us to level 6, which means we unlock the better Catacombs quests. And we're just going to keep jamming Dex until we hit level 10 and we unlock classes. Because for now, when we're just like a novice, this is going to be the best available option for us. And she's not selling any better equipment, unfortunately, so I'm just stuck with like this wooden bow right now. I could grab my inventory. I played a shitload of this game, so I could go in there and just grab a bunch of powerful shit that I have stocked up, but I don't think that's in the spirit of things. In terms of like XP yield, this is some of the best shit you can do. Grab those quests, just literally grab everything she offers. Look at that damage, holy shit, Spread Shot. But yeah, if you get hit with their attack that like poisons you, instead of it having a 2-second cooldown, it has a 0-second cooldown, and it actually just lasts forever, and you're just permanently poisoned until you save and reload. So I hope they fix that glitch. But what it does mean is these enemies, these little poison guys, super important to avoid those, which is another aspect. I mean, it is because of a glitch, so you can't really consider it too. Well, that's lucky. Guardian Amber Spire Ring. That's actually pretty good. I wonder if I can equip that. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it makes the ranged combat like a little more important in the early game than I think it's supposed to be. You know, like, because technically the highest like DPS weapon at this stage, if you're not counting Spread Shot as a skill, because Spread Shot really just changes everything. It's so powerful. I mean, look at that. Those are slimes which have like high HP. But yeah, the poison makes it so that you really want to avoid getting near those enemies. And they're also quite like awkward to parry. They're actually easier to parry if you're further away from them, those poison guys. But they're super easy to dodge if you stay back. And that's what you want to do. Oh. I totally failed all of the parry timings there. Just got a lucky miss. I'm not sure what determines the miss chance of enemies. It might be a level difference thing. Holy shit. That's so good. But yeah, a big thing with like if you're playing solo is area of effect is super important because you're gonna fight so many enemies just solo. I don't think the death gel cores are worth a damn. Yeah. Oh, is that a halberd? Ooh. Okay. So halberds are really good. I need a DPS tracker. Yeah, basically this is how you shred the early game. If you want to just totally dominate the early game, you just invest purely in dex, spam Spread Shot, and just dodge everything. And you can obviously parry too. Parrying is super good in this game. It is better than dodging. But dodging's kind of easier. It's like a risk versus reward scenario. But yeah, my gameplay is not insane. I'm just like good at making builds in games. Very good at optimizing. And I enjoy optimizing. I get so much fun out of it. Like, I know there's the phrase, if given the opportunity, players will optimize the fun out of your game. But for me, I find optimizing itself to be very fun. Okay, that might be really good. Oh, I'm getting all the rings. Super lucky. I still don't have a bow, though. Like a decent bow. Alright, what do we got here? So Dex power is really good for us, so we want that. I did some research into how Dex power and magic power and all that stuff works. It's really interesting. But I guess we'll get more into that once we're doing like the classes, once we unlock classes. But yeah, cross that bridge when we come to it. We don't need to address that right now. I mean, holy shit, the damage of Spread Shot is just crazy good. Maybe if you invest in Dex, it like doesn't fall off, and this is actually like the reason to play as Bandit later on. Where's the enemy? Where's the beach? Oh. Oh, we're chilling in the corner? That was interesting. He was just vibing. I think he decided he witnessed everything and he didn't want what I was selling. I feel like I parried that, but okay. The Geister's like, we take those. And I'm still using a wooden bow. Okay, I really gotta watch out for these poison guys. Because I don't want to get cheesed by a glitch. When the slime guys spawn in, they tend to destroy all the jars in the room. It's a very weird little quirk. It's probably because they have a very big, like, hurt box when they spawn in. If you're wondering, Spread Shot does not do increased damage at close range. It kind of looks like it might. But it is actually just, it's like one hitbox. The animation shows 5 arrows, but... I'm just a boy. Ooh, Flux Stone. That's super good. Anyway, the chests tend to spawn on the side that is progress, if that makes sense. Sweep completed. Alright, we can try the boss here. Odds are good that we'll win, I think. Yeah, look at his health already. I hate this attack. It is close to unavoidable, it feels. So he completely blocked my attack there. There is an issue with... I'm going to save up mana just to cast a healing spell here. There is an issue with, or I have an issue with. Fuck me, that just keeps wrecking me. I should probably block that instead of trying to dodge it, because it feels unavoidable. So this is the same thing I was just complaining about, is if an enemy is too high level for you, you actually can't parry them. Like, I got the parry timing there, but I wasn't rewarded, because I'm too low level for this boss fight right now. So as a result, the game just decides to prevent me from getting parries, and it also makes some of my attacks just whiff. Like, they literally just fail to work. It says miss or block or whatever. Yeah, and it just shatters my shield in one shot. So it can make, like, fighting bosses at, like, a low level, like, really frustrating. Because you're getting punished for, like, and it's random too, the effect of, like, your attacks getting blocked and prevented is random. I think it's based off the difference between your level and the boss's level, but yeah, or the enemy's level in general. So if anything could change about this game, that is the thing I would suggest that the developer change. It's just like, get rid of the way that, like, enemies that are higher level than you just prevent your damage. Like, that's just kind of stupid in my opinion. Like, if you have enough damage to, like, actually damage the enemy, like it's over their defense, you should just deal damage to them. Like, why should I be punished for just being low level, you know? But anyway, I'm hoping we have enough quests completed to hit level 10. We've done a lot. Yeah, and Killing Tomb we haven't completed because we weren't in the level 1 dungeon, so I might not be able to complete that one. Alright, we are level 9, we're almost there. I wonder if I have any XP books. No. I kind of like this drip, to be honest. It's cool. I'll probably end it here. Next time, I'm going to get to level 10, and we're going to look at the classes. We're going to figure out what to do there. Yeah, I'll talk about basically what's optimal in terms of classes. There's one class you want to avoid, because they're not very good. And there's two classes that are both really good, really powerful classes, so those are worth considering. Hopefully my audio and video recorded properly this time, and I can get this video out. And I'm going to produce a lot of content on this game because I love this game. This game's just amazing. I love the vibes, I love the builds, I love so many things about this game. It's a cozy game at the same time as being like a really awesome dungeon crawling exploration build making game. And I love the optimization, I love the different classes and all that stuff. So yeah, I'll probably make a lot of content about this game, so look forward to seeing that in my future videos. Make sure to like and subscribe so you see those. Thank you so much for watching this video, I really appreciate it.